They lied to you about Africa? For generations, maps have made Africa look small, like just another continent. But what if the world's biggest landmass, its richest soils, and the roots of humanity itself have all been shrunk on purpose? This story begins in 1569, when Mercator created the map that shaped our view of the world, not for truth, but for navigation. It stretched Europe and North America and shrunk Africa.
When you change how big a place looks, you change how powerful people think it is. For centuries, maps made Europe seem dominant, and Africa seemed small, distant, and divided. That illusion influenced how history was taught and how people saw Africa's role in the world. Even today, millions still don't realize Africa is 14 times larger than Greenland. It's almost twice the size of Europe.
Let's put the real Africa in perspective. Within its borders, you can fit the entire United States, China, India, Japan, and Mexico, and still have space left for most of Europe. From Cairo to Cape Town, Africa spans nearly 8,000 kilometers. That's like traveling from New York to Buenos Aires. Beyond its size, Africa holds humanity's oldest secrets. From the first fossils of our ancestors to the ancient kingdoms that built cities before Europe had castles. This land isn't just big, it's ancient. The soil you walk on may hold stories millions of years old. Before colonial maps, Africa was a continent of empires. Mali, Benin, Kush, Axum, and Great Zimbabwe. They traded gold, salt, ivory, art, and ideas that reached across the world. These were not lost kingdoms. They were erased from maps, and with them, Africa's greatness.
When colonial powers arrived, they didn't just redraw borders, they redrew reality. Maps became weapons. By shrinking Africa, they shrunk its image, its confidence, and its place in global consciousness.
Africa is the richest continent on Earth, not in perception, but in raw resources. Gold, oil, cobalt, diamonds, lithium, all found beneath the same soil the world once ignored. The world depends on Africa's materials to build the future. Smartphones, electric cars, AI servers, all powered by African soil.
Today, Africa is home to over 1.4 billion people, but by 2100, it will reach over 4.3 billion. That means 1 in 3 people on Earth will be African. The future workforce, creativity, and innovation, it's already growing in Africa.
From Afrobeats to Nollywood, African culture is breaking global charts. For the first time in modern history, Africa isn't exporting raw materials, it's exporting influence. Culture is power, and Africa's is unstoppable. Modern Africa isn't waiting for validation. Cities like Lagos, Nairobi, and Accra are becoming global tech hubs. Entrepreneurs are building the next generation of African giants.
Maybe it's time we fix the map, not just on paper, but in our minds. Because Africa was never small, it was always the heart of the earth. Imagine classrooms where kids grow up seeing Africa as it truly is, vast, vital, and central.
So next time you look at a world map, remember this. Africa doesn't fit into the world. The world fits into Africa. It's more than land. It's history. It's power. It's the future. Subscribe for more stories that reveal the truth about our world and the continent that shaped it.